resigned. This is the face that they trusted. This was the man they elected to be their mayor. And he's now in custody. Says he's in full cooperation. Well, that's mighty nice of you when you're the one that's the criminal. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the page. So that's the kind of information people need to be seeing this morning. They need to be alerted and alarmed, and the bells need to be going off over stuff like this. Yeah, they never gonna want you to see it, but this is why. They don't want you to know stuff like this. It's supposed to come and go and you know nothing. Now, I'm not going to say this person don't look like the type of person, but when you hear what he's charged of, this is the mayor in Maryland. The mayor. Over 50 counts of child pornography. 50 counts. And he's the damn mayor. But yet, they don't talk about that. Patrick Wojahn, or Wohan, however you want to pronounce it, the mayor of College Park, Maryland, he resigned. How nice of him. After the authorities arrested him on 56 counts of child pornography related charges. And now their county is called Prince George County. So the Prince George's County Police Chief, which is Malik Aziz, or this, or as is, or whatever. But when your chief of police is named Malik, brother, you are going down. Brother Malik wasn't finna sit there and stand by as this was going on. So Brother Malik got him up out of there. Wohan is in custody at the Prince George's County Department of Corrections, where he will soon meet a commissioner who will make a determination on his bond, or whether he will be held, or whether he'll be released on a pre-trial release. If he's not released, he's going to see the judge, and the hearing will be tomorrow. But by then, it'll be forgotten about, right? He sent a letter of resignation. What was the letter of resignation for? He did that last night, talking about, I need to put in this letter of resignation effective of Thursday. It's for effective immediately. I need to put in my letter of resignation. No, you don't. You fired. What kind of courtesy are they paying this man? Well, thank you, Lovelace, for coming by and hitting the like button. I appreciate that. But this is some vital information. This mayor had all this illegal material going on, all this backdoor action going on. But they're never going to tell you the extent of how bad it really is. 56 counts. That details some type of sickness, some type of illness. But whatever it is, 56 counts is excessive. That is excessive. So that means you got it on your PC. You probably been in contact with them. The whole nine. I bet if we get the feds to lean on Uncle Crack, they're going to find some stuff too. Of course. And this man was elected mayor. This is like Jared for Subway. Exactly. But the thing is that people in the town knew about this guy. They vet you before you get into these positions. So you mean to tell me after vetting this person, he came back so squeaky clean, there was no red flags? That these 56 counts just came out of nowhere. I bet you there's people in the town, when this stuff came out, be like, I knew it. I knew it. Knew the man was dirty. Yeah, but see, Jared from Subway, the difference from Jared, though, he wasn't running for office. He was just a dude eating Subway. Then they started throwing him in commercials. But if you think about it, think about old Jared. Nobody knew nothing about him. They got to vet you to be the mayor. And I ain't talking about just finances. They got to go through your life. You have to campaign. Oh, laundry stuff. So this is what they do. Yeah, well, you know how the saying goes, right? Can't trust nobody these days. None of these bums think straight. I'm telling you, there's new rules and new laws that's going down, and they don't care about how you feel about it anymore. They don't. See, that's the kicker that most people are not getting. They're getting to the point where they don't care. They don't care if you don't like it. See, the days of caring about your feelings and all that stuff, they don't care no more. They know they can get away with confusing the masses. And as long as they can do that, they will continuously have you at bay. That's all people want. That's all they want. They want to have you do their bidding 24/7. You should be at every begging call. Anytime somebody has anything to say, you should be the main one there. Because they know you don't pay attention to laws, policies. You don't know the protocol of how to go down to protest. You don't know any of these things. So because you're so distracted with everything else that's going on, they're going to keep you like this. Oh, damn, lady. Is it too much? Maybe we passed the weight limit or something. That could be the case. Man. I done told you. So, think about how many children's lives were in danger when a person like that was around. Oh, you decide to work. All right, well, let's see how far it goes. But with a person like that around, you start asking yourself the questions. Is this really what I want to do? Is this really what's going on out here in these streets? All right, it's underway, baby. The laundry is working. We made it past weight capacity. Well, you know, at capacity of weight, you know. Like if So Wide was in there. Like if I stuffed her in there. Now, that man that they put in, that Patrick Wojahn, the mayor of College Park, Maryland, now that he's been put in his place and put in a scenario where he's going to have to make a decision, or they're going to have to make a decision on what he want to do. See how they treat him? They let him they let him file and actually say, okay, you can go ahead and resign. How many times do you think if they'd arrested a brother, they gonna give him the right to resign from his office? He would be fired immediately. The board would have fired him. The moment he got in there, they ain't gonna say, oh, you gonna resign, we're gonna let you step down. You see that? 56 count of child pornography. 56 counts of it. That's a lot, ain't it? So this ain't no, hey, this is an accident. This somebody didn't put this on my PC. 56 counts? And now that they got 56 counts on this man, they allow this man to, they trying to decide on what kind of bail should he get and how they gonna proceed in doing this while he's in county. I'm like, am I in the Twilight Zone? What do you mean you finna figure this out? What's there to figure out? What is there to figure out? No bail. 56 counts. The hell are you giving them bail for? This is where we at, people. This is where we are at. Well, the way you look at it is the way it is sometimes. They don't have any inkling of doing what's right for you or doing what's best for you. You don't matter in the equation. They're not thinking about you. They're thinking about the person who they really got to deal with. The community that voted him in. And a couple of the people that voted him in are probably just like him, hiding out in places like College Park, Maryland. No, don't do that. Well, what happens is when you start getting people together to do something that you feel is on, you know, another level, and you got people that's not protecting children, they're endangering children, they are, with this information that they're putting in the air, none of it is actually progressively helping to anybody. Like they talking about all this stuff and they putting in the schools. It's like, are you serious? Like this isn't helping anybody. Like, how important is it for us to know about the French Revolutionary War? Who was the general for France and their prime minister? I'm like, I'm not going to France, and I'm quite sure they're not going to ask me anything like that. Thank you, Ann Perry. I appreciate that. Thanks for the super chat. Now, when you look at greatness, or you look at something that you feel is essential to what you're doing. What's up, Nick? You start to ask yourself questions. Why are people like that still moving around, and why are they still trying to protect the man who just been caught with 56 counts? He ain't the first or the last. And I know it's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, but the system don't seem to work in our favor like that. And not only that, we've seen how unfair the system is to people of color, and nothing's changed. It is still unfair to people of color. So people who have brought the attention and the light to it, what is changing? Nothing. And you know why it isn't changing? Because you are not electing the right people to represent us. Nobody wants to take up the mantle to go in to make the change. To make the change, you have to pay attention to the moving parts. Meaning, you get to vote these people out of office, not just the main guys. So you think that's important. It is in certain cases and situations, but this isn't it. This isn't one of those situations. Now, what the situation that requires is that the people that are under them, like the judges, you get to elect and vote on who those judges is going to be in those elections. Most people don't even vote. They fill out whoever the big names are, and they don't even fill out the rest. They just go home when they go vote. You get to find out who the judges were in those cases. You get to find out who those people are in the office. They all could be voted in and out. So they know how to hide them by just putting them all the way at the end. You don't pay attention to them. But when you start finding out who these judges are in these cases, you start writing them names down, and you start saying, hey, we finna get you up out of here, buddy. Start knocking people out of power, knocking people out those seats, and start electing people who really want to get in there. But you can't do that if you're not connected. If you're not connected or in tune to what's really happening. You can't make change unless you have people that's going to make the change for you. That's how things were done in the past. We didn't just get the NAACP. We had to be organized and have a plan in order to do so, and have the people behind you. See, you have a representative who can go in there and represent you, that you elect to go there, that comes from the people and he's protected because he got the vote. So there ain't nothing they could do to harm him. You see, this is how they're able to influence and control masses, and they be like, we got the numbers. You don't have the backing anymore. And see, that's how Obama had to go, because he didn't have the vote no more. You see, the blacks, we was going to vote for Obama just because we voting for Obama. But you forgot to vote for the other offices. And that's why the gays got everything and you didn't. Obama tried to tell you in the shortest period of words, y'all did this. And then y'all mad about it. It's like, dude, we voted you in office. You supposed to do something. It's like, I tried. And he did. He tried. But he knew it was going to get pushed down, but he tried. But he couldn't get it approved because y'all didn't elect the people into the office that he needed to have in there to get stuff done. So the whole second term, he was handcuffed. But see, nobody wants to hear any accountability. They be, nah, that's on him. We put Obama in there. No, the gays got all the rights because the gays had the votes. The gays had all the numbers. The gays was like, look, we organized. This is what we doing. So what we want is one of our gay guys in the office, and we going to have Rainbow Day. We going to have this day. We going to get this done. We want a parade on this day. We want this flag up here in this office, and we want you to elect 3 more of us every year. Or we going to vote your ass out of office. And guess what they did? They went along with it. It was rainbow bright. They got everything. Meanwhile, we complaining why we didn't get anything. Because we sitting down there waiting for something to happen. We waiting for somebody to give something to us. No, I'm going to wait. He going to give me mine. I'm waiting. And then that's how you got these mayor of Maryland, who's supposed to be vetted, waltzes up in there, get elected by the city, by the town, and look what he does with the people's trust. Look how he acts with the people's trust. This is your reward. You elected him. But it ain't your job to vet him. They have a people in the process who does that. So the board, they're going to have to explain, how did they miss this? Was this guy so... When you got 56 counts, that don't show that you was very clever in hiding your crimes. In other words, you don't sound like you really good at hiding stuff when they catch you and you got 56 counts. You know, I guess all he thought is once he hit the delete button, he was done. Like, I hit the delete button. It's like, dog, all you did was hit the delete button. He ain't empty the trash or nothing. Just had it all compiled. Okay, well, we'll see. We shall see. Shall we? When this whole thing plays out, we should see. Because the way it is now, it's like, oh yeah, he resigns and he's cooperating with authorities. Cooperating, he's the criminal. He's busted. I mean, my thing is like, if you was gonna cooperate, he's saying it like he's helping take down criminals or something. He's cooperating with authorities. I mean, at this point, what choice do he have? They made it seem like he's like, oh, look, I want to help out in this thing. Mm-hmm. So, I see Kwame just went live. I'm going to go over there and check that out. I'm going to heat me up something to eat. But I saw that this morning and I said, wow, I got to at least report on that and talk about that. Because that's important. Because they throw that up and then you won't hear nothing else about it. So we're going to stay connected and see what's going on and give you updates on it. But I'm out. Bless you. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate the love and support. Everybody who hit my Cash App up, bless you. I'm out.